What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another awesome video, guys. And in today's video, it's basically I'm going to help out a lot of people that has been asking many times, how do I transport to Caerleon, or how do I get to the black market? Alright, so on screen, as you can see, I am in the red zone, and as you also see on the little mini map in the corner, there is a white blob. Now, I am going to tell you guys that the best times to transport to Caerleon is during bandits. So bandits pops roughly every 4 hours, maybe between 4 to 6 hours, I think. I could be wrong, guys, so for those of you that actually do know, can you please post it down in the comment section so everyone knows. But basically every several hours on Albion Online there is a bandit run, and during bandits, as you can see, that there is a large blob. Right now I am at the city of Fort Sterling, but you can do this in all the royal cities. So it can be Fort Sterling, it could be Limhurst, it could be Bridgewatch, Martlock, Thetford, it doesn't matter. Every time bandit pops, there is a large group of faction warfare players that wants to come out and do some capturing in the red zone. Now, one of the main reasons why you should be doing transports to Caerleon during bandits is the simple fact that there is a large blob that'll escort you. Basically, it's a free escort run. And you're probably wondering, Musi, what do you mean free escort run? Basically what I mean by that is, you see that white blob on the minimap? That blob is going to escort you directly towards the front gates of Caerleon. Alright, and another reason why it's really good to follow the blob when it comes to bandit and you're transporting to Caerleon is if there are any potential gankers on the map, they're gone. They leave. Alright, there's no way they have a chance at fighting these large huge blobs. It doesn't matter what city it is. Every single ganker, they leave. Alright, and they have scouts on each gate, and the scouts watch and see who zones in and who zones out. Those scouts also leave because they could get ganked. Alright, so yeah, that's why I'm recommending for everyone right now that's watching my video, especially for those of you that ask how do I transport to Caerleon. I'm showing you right now, okay? Whenever bandit pops, alright, I sign in, grab everything that I need to transport, and then I start moving with the blob towards Caerleon, alright? And I just get free protection, alright? Like I said, any potential ganker in the zone automatically leaves, alright? As soon as bandit pops, every single ganker is like, god damn it, alright, they gotta leave because they will get destroyed. Right, as you saw, bandits just popped. It officially just started. So while we're doing that and I'm waiting for the blob to move, I should talk about my build. So what build do I use when I'm in the red zone, transporting to Caerleon? And on screen right now is a screenshot of what I was using and what I was transporting. Alright, so I wasn't really transporting much. For the sake of the video, I only transported a few items, but usually I like to wait until I stockpile a lot of different resources, whether it be weapons or armor, and transport that to Caerleon. Alright, and I do all of this during bandit. Only on rare occasions I will transport outside of bandits, but most times I wait for bandits to pop, then I follow the blob to Caerleon. But as you see on screen, I was using the Bloodletter Guardian chest piece, Cleric Cowl as a helmet, Fort Sterling cape, a tier 5 bag, Bloodletter, torch, minor boots. Alright, so I opted for as much mobility as I can. That way if someone like dismounts me or gank me or whatever, I can just dash away with my Bloodletter. I also have the helmet to knock them back. I have the chest piece for reduced damage, and I have the minor boots. And everyone knows the minor boots is it's like a rat build. And I was using flat tier 5 armor, and the weapon was 4.2. Okay, honestly, flat tier 5 is perfect. You don't need anything higher than that, but it's entirely up to you. And like I said, I wasn't transporting much, but for the sake of the video, on screen right now, that's all I was transporting. But I will say I usually like to wait until I have a lot more items to transport to Caerleon, and then I transport it. Okay, but that's basically the build I was using in order to transport everything to Caerleon. Also, to touch on, the things that I'm transporting, guys, is what I crafted on the last episode. Alright, so my last upload, you saw me craft these cleric robes, and I'm transporting it now to Caerleon. Alright. Also, I would like to say, guys, if you made it this far in the video and you enjoy the content that you're seeing, please don't forget to hit the like button down below and comment down below like other things you want me to touch on. You know, I don't mind answering questions and so on, but please do understand that I cannot make videos for everyone's questions, but I try my best to. Alright, So yeah, don't be shy to ask me anything down in the comment section, guys. I'll try my best to respond to it. And like I said, if you enjoy the content so far or you like my type of videos, don't forget to hit the like button. I would also like to add that transporting in the red zone, it's not like the black zone, alright? So in the red zone, you can deflag and no one can gank you, alright? So none of the cities, whether it be Caerleon, whether it be Martlock, Bridgewatch, whatever, they can't gank you, alright? Unless you turn red or PK. But if you're just like a normal person traveling through the red zone, then you can't be ganked by any other faction unless you are faction flag. So if you're faction flag, let's say for Limhurst, then you can get ganked and killed by all the other royal cities and even Caerleon. But if you're not flagged for any of the cities, you're just a regular blue riding through the red zone, then the only people that can gank you are the reds, alright, or the PKs. So that's another important fact that I should say in this video. That way, for you guys that are new and you're looking to transport to Caerleon, these are small tips that's helpful towards you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I had to rewind this part because it was an awesome invis bomb by Thetford. As you can see, that's Thetford right there. They just popped their OC. I think there was roughly 4 of them. Yeah, there was 4 of them. They're going to go for an invis bomb, alright? So I'm just going to commentate and explain to you what's going on here. So basically what happened is they popped their overcharge or OC and they're looking to go into the outpost right now. As you can see, I'm telling them good luck, boys. And now they're going into the outpost. Yeah, what you're about to see is complete destruction, guys. I love this invis type of bombing. And they're going to make their way into the outpost. And then booyah. Oh my god, shout out to Thetford, man. That was a beautiful bomb by you guys in the red zone, as you can see. And I tried to pick up some items, but I couldn't. But yeah, Thetford killed a lot of people here. Hey, shout out to Thetford. But anyways, I thought I'd rewind that for you guys so you guys can see it. But anyways, let's head back into the video, guys. Right, after seeing Thetford do a completely beautiful bomb, shout out to you guys at Thetford. If you watch my videos, man, that was a good bomb by the four of you. Your names are on screen, so you guys are now famous. But yeah, that was a beautiful invis bomb by you guys. Like I said, major respect and shout out to you guys. That is the red zone, guys. So if you die, you lose everything. But anyways, I decided I think I'm far enough now that I do not need the blob. And because Bandit has popped, and it's been roughly 10 minutes now, so 10 minutes has passed since Bandit popped, I kind of got the feeling that every single potential ganker that is out in the red zone has left, because you honestly, like I said at the beginning of the video, you do not want to be out here when there are a whole bunch of faction warfare players, alright? Especially when, as you can see, like right now on screen, you can see that's a tier 2 blob, I think. If you're out there ganking and there's a group of you and maybe like 5 of your friends or 7 of you guys, or even probably less, or maybe even more, you know for a fact that you do not have the correct build to fight a blob or a Zerg, unless you bring out the proper build like a carving, perma, you know, to fight large groups of people. But ideally most gankers just leave, and like I said, I decided I don't need the blob anymore and I can just make my way towards Caerleon solo, because I have a feeling every single ganker that's out in the red zone has already left for safety, and that's a smart move by them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I skipped through a whole bunch of nonsense. There was nothing really important to see here, but now I am at the city of Caerleon. Actually, I'm just near the city of Caerleon, alright? So I skipped past all those other me traveling solo through the red zone. Like I said, there weren't any gankers and they all left, and now it's just a straight home run, as you can see, to Caerleon. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the black market, and this is where you go to sell your armor and weapons, and I'm gonna walk you through what I tend to do. So right now I repair everything, and as you can see, I click on the cleric robe and I scroll through and I look at the estimated market value that it's being sold for at the different royal city. Then I also double check the cleric robe, as you can see how much it's being sold for at the black market, and you can see the price difference. Alright, so the estimated market value, as you can see where I'm circling right now, that's how much it is at the royal city, and down there is how much is being sold at the black market. So the black market is buying these robes at a much higher price than the royal city. So what I'm going to do is drop it by 1 and then sell. Alright, so that's how I check the sell price for the cleric robe. So I click and I double check the estimated market value and how much it's selling for at the black market, and if the black market is buying it or selling it at a much higher price compared to the royal cities, then I sell it at the black market. Alright, and that's how it works. So I'm just checking to see how much everything that I have on me is selling for at the black market and how much they're selling for at the royal city. And like I said, if the black market is buying it at a better price, then I'm selling it at the black market. If it doesn't sell at a better price at the black market, what I tend to do is hold on to it. Eventually you're gonna see me, I think several of my items did not sell, weren't selling that great at the black market. So what I like, this item, it sells good, so I'm selling it at a lower price, but I'm still gonna make profit from it. Similar to the torch, I'm selling that. The Fort Sterling cape, however, it's not really selling. As you can see, I just checked it. The Fort Sterling cape is selling at a much lower price at the black market, so what I'm gonna do is keep it. The bag is selling for a good price, I'm selling that. And the blood letter is selling, oh no, okay, the black blood letter is not selling good at the black market. So what I tend to do is hold on to those two items, and what I'm gonna do, as you can see right now, is I'm gonna head on over to Caerleon, the Caerleon market, not the black market, the regular Caerleon market, and that is where I'm gonna sell those items. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if whatever you crafted, if it's not selling for a good price at the black market, the best thing you can do is hold on to it and sell it at the regular Caerleon market, like what I'm doing right now. So as you can see, I'm going to get rid of my mount, sell it here at Caerleon, and the cape and the blood letter. So that's how I transport to Caerleon, guys, and that's how I make my profit. And yeah, I hope you learned something, guys, and I hope this was informational for you guys. And you guys know how I transport to Caerleon and how I make my profit. Anyways, there's nothing else to say other than I'm out of here, people.